Recording in progress.
I said that and then remembered that the music is only playing on my end. Playing
Oops.
to you. So I was listening to it and you weren't listening to it. Now we have music playing.
So,
So, where we left off, you all went to the Friendly Arm Inn on your way back towards Candlekeep, where you've learned that some improvements and adjustments were made since the last time you were there. First off, it's been fully built, and it seems to be under a more friendly environment.
Do that again.
You also saw a familiar face, a halfling woman, blonde, curly hair, scar on the face, heading
Stout.
down with a couple of the bouncers here behind towards where like the kitchen-ish area is. You're not really sure. You sent Seldwa, found out there was a storage room, but it's empty. No sign of him. Decided it's fine. Food was had, drinks were had, arrangements were made for the evening, and you all head off, except Renji, who decided to follow another individual who is recognized by Kindle. Upon learning that this individual was sending a letter, writing a journal, something, regarding a certain individual and some information they might have on someone they were looking for, decided to go back to the group, report their findings. And that is where we left off. Well, we actually left off with you all heading down, deciding to head downstairs, and said, Ling's okay. Ling's busy.
At
With
which
that
point,
in
I, the player, screamed.
Seldua is with you, and as you guys start to go downstairs, Kindle becomes more shaky at the idea of going back into the crowd.
I thought we were all in me, Kindle, and maybe in one room when this happened.
Yeah, you were, and then you headed down. You started to head downstairs, which is when you decided not to tell Ling because Ling was occupied.
Yeah.
So as you get to the top of the stairs, you start to notice that Kindle is still a bit panicky and shaky over the recent discovery.
Yeah. In which case, Ling is gonna go. So,
Yeah, Renji, Renji's gonna go.
Renji's
Are we swapping character sheets tonight?
That would be interesting, actually.
Whee!
That
could actually be interesting. Have a complete swap around. That would be.
Oh my god, that would be the Scooby-Doo episode. Soul swapping.
Yes.
That would.
If we find a deck of many things, arrange that to be the thing that's pulled. Soul swap.
We're just gonna just go to Kindle. You know what? Why don't you just stay here and not deal with that?
Yeah. Oh, that's a. Okay. I'll keep an eye.
Mimi, would you mind keeping an eye on her?
Oh yeah. Like, that's. Girl, I got you. Mm-hmm. But like, who's gonna have Who's gonna have your back, Reggie?
Seldua will.
I am happy to be of assistance in any way possible.
See?
I will admit my skills are quite limited.
That is fine. That's absolutely fine. We just question: do you Can you communicate telepathically to any one of us, or just Ling?
I have not created a connection with any of you. I do not know if that is in my repertoire. I can certainly chat with Ling if needed.
Do you want to try with me?
It does not seem to be working.
Anyway. In which case,
just imagining that face on a dachshund.
starts to go cross-eyed.
It's like when you see
stop.
It kind of looks like if a golden retriever sees the ball on the other side of the fence, they're trying to will it closer, and they're just like that's the face.
Okay. You two stay here, Soda, with me. I'm gonna have to go and find Ling and interrupt their cuddle time.
Would you like me to pass along a message?
Yes. First of all, tell them that we apologize for interrupting cuddle time. But what was the halfling's name?
Lala Stout.
But let them know that Lala Stout is in trouble and may need assistance.
Ling, you hear ding. Let them know that Lala Stout seems to be in trouble and may require some assistance. You hear exactly what Renji said, but it's Seldwa's voice.
Understand.
It's an exact transcription, and you're like,
I love that.
Have you seen the movie Shazam yet? The new one?
I haven't. No.
There's a pen of transcription, and he's trying to like dictate to it, and it's a lot of like, should we like it actually ends at one point? Should we like spell check this? No, the pen knows what it's doing. It's fine. Yo, should we get some and you see them staring as this thing is being read out loud, going
like pressing the voice to text button on your keyboard.
And just keeps going. Yeah, that sounds really good. Keep that there. Oh, that sounded awesome. And like it's all dictated out by the pen. It's great.
So
be sure to apologize for interrupting.
No,
Ding. Be sure to apologize for interrupting.
Motherfuck.
Just telepathically back. Tell Renji I understand.
Looks to you.
At the first.
Tell Renji I understand.
Oh, okay. Okay.
At that first ding, Ling's just gonna kind of cock their head a little bit, like, wait, what? Because they're having hands ran down their back at the moment. Wait, what? And then the speech. I kind of hold up my hand a little bit to motion them to hold off for a second. You know, we haven't quite discussed how much flexibility I have. So I'm wondering if this is possible, if I can turn my head all the way around.
No.
As a changeling.
No.
Okay, things don't shift like that. Understand. Ling's gonna kind of roll over and face them, and I am so sorry, dear, but my job is calling. We are gonna have to cut tonight short.
No worries.
If you're available later, could we maybe resume? I don't know if I'm coming back, but if I do, could we resume tonight?
I will keep an eye out, absolutely.
All right. You have a lovely night. I'm going to reach over and grab another gold out of my purse and give it to them. And You did wonderful tonight. I really appreciate the openness. This was fun.
Absolutely.
And I will start to get dressed as they leave, and you know, I kind of step out the door and shake, make sure everything's settled correctly, and kind of adjust my shield a bit. Renji, I hear we have a mission.
Renji just looks so defeated and like, you know what a dog knows it's done wrong and has
Guilty
a really
dog
apologetic.
faced.
Yeah, Renji's just like,
I'm just gonna walk over to Renji and take their chin and like 2 fingers, like, hey, I told you guys to let me know if some shit went down.
Zelda was just sitting there
down.
looking back and forth to each of you with a tail wagging.
I know, but I was looking forward to you having some good time.
I can have good times later. And in fact, we made a nice little arrangement. It's all good. And I reached down to give Salwa head scritches. Good boy.
I am a good boy.
Yes, you is. Yes, you good boy. Grab a treat out of my bag and give it to him. So, I assume we're starting in that the closet that Stout went into but didn't come out of?
Yeah, that would be my guess.
All right. Once we get a little bit less out of the open, I'll have you fill me in. Zelda, would you care to show us where the that closet was that you saw the halfling enter, but wasn't in there when you got it?
Certainly. Give me one moment.
And we shall sneakily follow.
And turn on above VTT.
Ooh. Oh my. Oh, okay, there they are.
So, that side is where like the stairs are that come down. It's just hard to see on this map. You would know that the way that they went was. Can I ping? Are you gonna let me ping? Ping. There you go. In this general area. There's a little back doorway here.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
All right.
How is the crowd looking right at the moment? Because this is relatively late.
It is, but this is also one of those places where that's not really much of an issue. It's still pretty busy down here. There's still 2 bartenders on the bar, and a couple of servers walking around, and about 3 other workers that look like they're probably larger, able to keep things out of head if it gets too out of hand.
Okay. Clocking them. Actually, Renji, you're probably smarter at this than me. You wanna find us a nice path through this place while avoiding people. Stealthily make our way over.
Can I, like, before even moving, can I visualize like seeing the movement, seeing the traffic, as it were? Can I kind of like see the path of least resistance to get to that area before moving?
Make a perception check.
Guidance.
Guidance.
Yeah. Take that default.
Mother. Fuck. I'll take that default. That's cool. Math. I forgot to play D&D for a moment. 22.
Yeah, you're easily able to figure out a way where you can cut through the crowd without running into too many people, without interrupting meals. You do know that there are individuals that have their eyes kind of on a swivel looking around, which might jam you up a bit. But as of right now, you guys are just patrons. So cutting through the
Right.
crowd is easy.
Okay.
I
Seeing the trick is
can.
making it look like is trying to find a way into that doorway you see over there.
If it is within 10 feet of me, I can create a quick distraction to swivel heads in a different direction, possibly.
Are you saying that to Renji as you're walking?
Well, as we're kind of top of the stairs, we're eyeing.
Okay.
This is our planning stage.
So
to walk across the bar.
You also do know that the edge of the bar kind of hits right where that entry is, that door frame. You don't know what's behind that door.
So player to player.
Right.
I want to see, are there any patrons in these tables here that we can see? If you saw the pings.
I did not.
There is one. It's closer to where the entrance to that room, this table and this table. You see those?
I did not, but that's probably my timing out. I'll refresh.
Okay. Well, this table
Okay.
has one patron and one entertaining individual trying to find work for the evening. But they seem pretty occupied.
Are they on opposite sides, or are they both on one side?
No, they're next to each other.
Are they facing?
It looks like she probably slid into the booth next to him.
Okay. Are they in the northern booth or the southern booth of that table? Like, are they facing?
Are they facing the door or facing the crowd?
They're facing the crowd.
Okay. Cool.
Okay.
So, what I might be able to do is once we get,
if we can,
like to the. Sorry.
No,
Go ahead.
No, that's fine. Well, my plan was to say if we can get to like this corner here. Distraction is made.
Yep. I was thinking in between these four tables, like the sound of a glass shattering on the ground.
Okay. You mean the four tables on the eastern side?
Just there. Above where you pinged, because I only got a 10-foot reach.
Okay. That should be fine.
So like as we're walking past there, I just do that, and then we walk down and straight into that door.
Okay. I'm okay with that.
Okay, cool.
Yep.
Because that's exactly what I was going to suggest as well.
Yeah. So, yeah, me and Ling are gonna try to inconspicuously make our way to this corner here.
Yes.
Okay. Roll me deception checks to try
guidance on Renji.
Good, I'm gonna need that because my charisma is shit.
Just when you need it. I'm seeing another face though.
I may have a +8, but I don't think it counts on a natural 1.
Do we have a natural 20 and a natural 1 in this?
Do we fucking really?
Oh my god.
Boy.
But they negate each other.
It's this. Do our bonuses come into account anywhere?
I have yet to roll my guidance, so this might be a deciding factor.
Oh no.
And I rolled a 4 on the D4, so that's a total of 25 for me.
Total of 9.
Buddy.
To be fair, that's as low as I can go.
Like,
Oh my god.
no,
So,
I get it. As a DM, this is a difficult one. Like, do they, like, what happens here?
Double failure, double success.
okay. So,
Wait. Does my prestidigitation work and give me advantage?
this is heading over to that area. You haven't even gotten to that
okay.
yet.
I thought that was the
This is just
whole.
going
I thought.
Oh, no. We're gonna head to the area first and then create.
Yep. So, Renji and Ling, you begin heading over down the stairs, being as subtle and as just not obvious as possible. And Renji, you are just naturally like weaving through the crowd, no issue, and Ling is trying to follow, and someone pushes their chair out as you're walking by, and you do that like 2-step stumble, and they're like, "Oh shit, I'm so sorry. I did not mean to do that. Oh man, are you okay?
No. It.
There's like other people like there's people
fine.
at their table who are like, oh my god, and like watching. So you've got eyes on you, and Renji, you don't, because everyone's occupied.
I just imagine
Ling almost just ate shit because a chair.
I just imagine Renji just going, right, we're nearly there. We're just gonna, for fuck's sake.
I'm gonna say out loud. It's no problem. It's all good.
Are you sure?
I wouldn't turn down a drink. I was just heading to the bar to buy one myself.
Oh hell yeah! Oh hell yeah! Allie, this one's next
Immediately after
round's
that,
on my tab. I got you. I got it. It's no problem. I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to.
while they're saying that, mentally I'm connecting to Seldwa and telling them to step in front of Renji, do a spin, and continue on to the back door as a signal to go on without me. I will slip in myself.
Okay.
You watch as Seldor just spins around you in a circle, and then starts going in towards that door, and it swings open ever so slightly.
You are very lucky. You're very lucky. I just goes.
I gotta roll for Seldua for me, stealth check.
Okay, let me bring up their stuff.
I rolled
stealth plus 4.
I rolled a very basic intelligence check whether to see Renji would get it. I got an 11 on the die plus 2. That's enough. That's enough for kind of to like.
That's enough.
11.
Okay.
7 plus 4.
Okay. Renji is gonna wait at the corner of the bar.
Mm-hmm.
And wait for the distraction. But now sees what door?
Make a perception check as well as.
That's a 22 again.
22. You watch as Seldua goes in and kind of goes in and is off to the right hand side. So you can see that it's not like Seldua went straight into a room and that's it. Like they turned off.
Yeah. Okay.
And Seldua seems fine. Seldua is out of sight. You don't know, just out of sight, but you don't hear anything from them.
I'm going to use Ling's charisma to small talk my way out of that interaction and up to the bar and kind of sit down towards the corner, but not next to Renji, and get that drink and just kind of settle things a little bit.
It's
Tell
like you're
Seldua to
walking
hold
away
in the
being like,
next
it's
room.
fine, it's fine. They're like, again, I'm so sorry. I'm so embarrassed. And turning to their friends, and their friends are kind of laughing. And they're like, they're such a klutz. Like,
You know, it happens all the time, you know. It's fine. I'm
Just
sure I'll be
pay
sticking the chair
attention.
out the next time. But thank you. Much obliged. And yep. After a minute or two, after it kind of calms down and people go back to their thing, I'm gonna peek over at Ren. Well, I'm sure while I'm settling down, I'm gonna peek over at Renji, and I guess we're gonna kind of check to see if we're both in sync again.
Just kind of gives up.
I'm just gonna be kind of leaning at the bar, like hands like this, and just kind of go, and just gonna very subtly prestidigitate sound of glass breaking where we originally planned it, and as soon as that happens, around the corner.
Okay. Roll me a sleight of hand check.
Okay. Oh, no. Guidance is somatic. Okay, nope. I only want one of these checks for me. Plus 5, so 18.
18.
For the sleight of hand.
All right. Both of you can make stealth with advantage.
Plus also 5. 23.
23 also. Nice.
Very nice. All right. There is a slight moment where people start to turn and look at that space, and you just kind of use that to subtly head into what appears to be the kitchen. There are a couple individuals who are working, but their backs are turned at the moment, so they do not see you. You do see there are 2 doors off to the right-hand side.
Okay. I look at Seldua mentally. Which door?
Seldua is not in that room because Seldua kept going.
No, I told Seldua to stay in the one room.
You told Seldua to go into the room where they
and then
found...
immediately after that, I told him to stop.
To
stay in the one room.
Stay in the room where they last saw them, or where they followed them to.
I was intending them to stop in the room that they just entered.
That's fine. So Seldua is in that case, because Seldua is your steed, they would follow your instructions more accurately.
If I didn't do it quick enough or my words weren't proper, I'm fine with that. But that was the intention.
Okay, that's fine. I misinterpreted the conversation.
It's okay.
Seldua then is in that corner and looks at you.
Which door did they go into?
And pads forward to a door here. Not the door right next to, but the one a little forward.
The farther one?
Yes.
Can we get there without immediately entering line of sight?
Yeah, one of them's over at the stove area. They both have their backs turned. They're on the other side of the counter. You also don't know when they're going to turn, these 2 individuals. Yeah. Anyone who's worked in back of house knows that no one stays in one place very long.
And immediately making sure Renji is also coming swiftly.
All right. You're able to quickly tuck over and
quietly shut the door.
Or open the door, and you find yourself in a storage room. There are barrels, there are fruits, there are sacks of food, shelves on the wall lined with different spices and grains.
I will remind Renji at this point that Sildua came in here following Stout earlier this evening. She came in here and she never entered. Sildua came in immediately after and she was gone. I have a feeling there's a trap door or something in this room. I will assist you in investigating. Guidance.
Okay. Yeah, I would like to make a very thorough investigation check.
Do you
If
already
I
have
may?
advantage on an investigation?
I already have advantage, yeah.
Okay, then I'm going to investigate as well. He still gets the guidance.
Okay. D4.
14 for me.
Okay.
19.
Is enough. I said this DC at 17. As you are scanning around the room, it looks like a storeroom, and you're struggling to, as quietly as possible, check every barrel and basket. And eventually, as you are walking around, you notice that one of the shelving units itself, the items on it seem like attached to the shelf. And you realize that if you push the very back panel, it's kind of hollow. So you're able to kind of swing out those shelves and push the back panel open, and reveals a staircase that seems to be spiraling down and around. And you're starting to hear some more movement in the kitchen area.
Get in stairs. Get in stairs. At the top of the stairs, once we've closed ourselves in, I'm going to have Seldua go down and be constantly reporting about like 15, maybe 20 feet ahead of us down the stairs. If they see anything, just, just give us a tiny little preview so we don't walk into something that we shouldn't.
I could maybe of assistance in this. And you hear like the of puppy toes on the stone as they start heading down the stairs. Speaking of puppy, I just saw movement behind you.
Yeah. Sleepy baby.
Maybe it was a tail wag then. I thought it was pacing.
Nope. He is completely comatose.
Dogs sleep 14 hours a day?
Yep.
I know random facts that no one needs to know ever in their life. Makes no sense.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I'm that person.
And it's always in the middle of those 10 hours where the zoomies come in.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Anyway, you hear the footprints heading down the stairs, and then you just kind of go off, and you can't really hear them anymore, but you know that they're still going because it's not like it just like stopped.
Yeah.
You just hear the fade off.
We're following down 20 feet behind.
Okay. Yep. Like quite literally just one step at a time.
I will let you go first.
What do your elf eyes and ears and everything else see?
What do you sense, my friend?
I am drawing the katana and short sword.
Suit?
The short sword from Minnesota.
It's suit. It's food. What is suit? It's a drug. It's a drug. Yes, shout that out loud around all of the people. I'm draining. Don't do drugs.
And then
You're
Bo
stressed,
buys
no,
what,
you
like
know
20
that.
volts worth?
Spice.
Oh, we are critical role nerds.
Yes.
Um,
I'm about to start campaign 2 again.
Katana and short sword of wounding. It's what I meant to say.
Mhm. All right. As you continue downward, make perception checks, both of you.
Guidance on myself. I fucking need it.
19.
12.
Okay. As you're continuing downward, you're
Should I make a
listening.
perception check for Seldova, since they're supposed to be our scout?
Mhm.
Okay. Extras, Seldova, perception plus 5. 17.
Okay. As you're continuing downwards, you eventually hear Seldua say to you, laying in your mind, interesting. Partway through this hallway, there is a room that smells like blood. And Renji, you're hearing conversation that is relatively incoherent to you. It's like it's too far away.
When Seldova contacts me, I'm basically I'm walking down behind Renji with my hand on her shoulder, just so we're in contact. I'm just gonna squeeze when Seldova contacts me.
Mm-hmm.
There's a bloody room up ahead. A room that smells like blood.
And I'm hearing instinct conversation further forward.
This is a very messy room. I will
Covered
continue.
in red. I ask Seldova the question. You're covered in red?
A little bit.
Okay. Thank you. Continue forward.
After you head down this 20 feet, you see the door on the side. It's not really, it's opened. There's nothing blocking your path. But as you look in, you notice two things. You notice a table with an assortment of jewelry and gems on it. And right next to it is a chair with bits of rope on the floor at it and little marks around with blood. Renji, the voices are louder and they're further down the hall past this room. So it's a little bit of hallway, like a landing, and then there's more steps downward. And you can hear the voices a little bit clearer.
By the time we got to the door, would Seldova have reached the place where they would have seen more paths, or where these people are that we're hearing the conversation from?
Seldua took a little bit of time in the room to sniff around, and you were able to catch up a bit to them then. And now
okay.
they're heading down the stairs still, but they haven't seen
I understand
anything
now.
else.
Okay. Do you want to investigate this room while Seldova goes ahead, or should we just go ahead? Come back to this?
I'm going to do a quick scan.
Okay.
I think time is of the essence right now, so we can do a quick scan of the room.
Understood.
Quick investigation of the room.
Okay.
Friends.
You know what? That's better. 15?
15. Okay. As Renji stops and does a scan in the room, you do eventually hear Seldua say, How far do you want me to continue without you?
Just the 20 or so feet. No more than 30.
I will sit here on these stairs.
Good boy. We'll be there soon. Stay out of sight. Something's waiting for us up ahead.
Yep, you start scanning over, and first thing you notice is there are, like I said, there's a scattered amount of jewels, necklaces, some little vials of stuff that look like they've been dumped out of a pack on the table. You notice the ropes that look like they actually were cut. You notice the spatterings. And what was your investigation?
15.
Okay. You notice the spatterings of what look like are probably blood. Looks relatively fresh. And some scuff marks on the floor, like someone was dragged out of this room and continued down the stairs.
Okay. Cool. No. Okay. Going further down the stairs.
Okay. Just before we leave, I'm going to pop off Detect Magic and then concentrate on that for 10 minutes. 10 minutes further. But I would like to just do a quick scan in that room, see if anything's magical before we actually leave. Like if the jewels or necklaces and I've got a 30-foot range. So just a very quick scan of the room.
Okay. Give me 1 second. One of the potions is giving off a magical essence.
Ooh, okay.
It is a cylindrical, like porcelain-looking bottle.
Okay.
And there is a
Sorry.
just trying to remember what these things look like.
Ah, okay.
A necklace that is giving off a faint magical aura that looks like rubies set in between a set of hands.
Okay, cool. Those are the only two things I spot?
Yes.
Okay. Are they both within very quickly grabbing? Like I don't have to go around.
They're just on the table. They're just, it's
okay.
Not a big room. It's not a big space.
I would very quickly like to just step in, grab those two, pocket them, and continue down.
Okay. As you continue downward, you do also eventually catch up with Seldua on the stairs. And make another perception check for me, please.
Perception check for us or Seldua?
For all of you.
Okay. It's going to be similar. Of course. 1,000 plus 5. 30, 20 for Seldua, and 9. Actually, no. Where is my D4? 11 for Lane.
Okay.
23 for Renji.
Okay. Ling, you're still having a hard time making it out because it's echoey. Seldua is kind of like on edge, sitting and looking straight down these stairs. Renji, you can make out a little bit of the conversation that is happening.
Okay.
you hear 3 voices over top of each other. You hear a pained voice saying, I told you before, I say it again, I work alone. I don't know who the fuck you think I... No, I didn't. I had hired a couple assholes to storm a place. I didn't create no fucking distraction. Another voice be like, oh, find that. This will be so much easier. And you hear another voice going, what the hell? No, wait. Where's Seamus? You're not supposed to be here right now. Close that fucking door. And you hear shouting.
Oh, I didn't hear that. Damn it. But question for the DM: did Ling see Seamus visually?
You saw a Seamus, yeah.
Okay. Like, yeah, just at some point earlier in the night. I would like to know for changeling reasons later.
I think Seamus was pointed out to you.
Okay.
But
yeah, I
I
vaguely
believe,
recall Kindle pointing them out as they were like leaving.
as they were looking around the area.
Okay.
I think so.
Would you say I had a good enough look to turn into him physically?
Make a perception check.
Okay. Ooh, 16 plus 1, 17.
Okay, yeah. Close enough.
Cool.
I mean, they were pretty
Thank
far
you.
away, but I mean, you can make do.
Okay.
As you are standing here making this decision, you hear that second voice, Renji, or that third voice, start to sound a little bit more strained. As she says, no. Get her out of here. Get her out. She's not supposed... Alex. No, get her out of here. And you hear the voice, the first voice you heard, which you would recognize to be Lala's, saying, why is she freaking out? Why is she freaking out? Why? Stop that. That's, I don't know anything. Why are you freaking out?
Is Seldua far enough ahead to have peered into the door?
Well, you guys caught up with Seldua because you told Seldua to stop.
Okay.
And they did.
No, okay.
Renji is gonna wait. Do I...
You do see that you're close to the bottom of the stairs, and then it's a straight shoot across, but you're not close enough to look into the room yet.
I used my visibility already.
Mm-hmm.
Did.
Fuck. Shit. I'm gonna scamper towards the door as stealthily as I can and see if I can sort of peek in.
As you head down, you notice that the door to this next room is actually partially open.
What can I see?
Make a perception check.
So as we're walking down the stairs, is it a hallway and there's a door on the side, or is it a hallway and there's a door in front of us?
There's a hallway and a door straight in front of you that takes up the hallway.
Like, okay.
It's just a door.
Okay, I just wanted to get my bearings.
Dirty 20.
Okay. I will show you kind of what you see. Give me a moment. So what you see ahead of you as you're looking in is first you see a couple of individuals off to the left-ish side of a of a room close to the door. And partway through that room that you see is iron bars that go from ceiling to floor. Past which you see two individuals. The one on the right side by where the door is a very bruised and cut up Lala Stout. In front of Lala is on the other side of the gate another individual who is in front of the gate, that door, with a key in hand, just taunting. And this is the other person that she's talking to, as the conversation is still continuing, as he's pressing her for information. On inside this cell, which is empty, by the way. There's no furniture. The image has furniture, but that's because I couldn't find another map. You see a just wearing a tunic and shorts. I haven't showed it yet. I have not showed it yet. Wearing just a tunic and shorts that are like barely shorts. It's more like booty shorts. It's like barely.
I was going to say, which way are we going? Capris or skirt shorts?
A familiar bartender. Dark hair. That originally greeted you guys when you arrived at the inn. Who is standing as far away from where Lala is, near the bars, as possible. You see this.
Wait, so the cell is on the side that we just entered in.
The cell is on the far side of the room.
And the bartender is in the cell?
Mm-hmm.
And the bartender apparently is freaking out.
Mm-hmm.
Not Lala. Lala
with
is not
a pile of clothes near the bars on the other side.
Looks to Ling.
Used the situation.
As am I. But I don't see any stealthy way around it.
Okay. If we're not doing stealth, I can Misty Step.
Continue. Just continue. Sorry.
Okay. I can Misty Step myself somewhere so we can flank and surprise, but I don't know what to do here. I didn't expect to walk into a cell.
Neither did I. What I can tell.
I expected Lala to be in the cell, not
the bartender.
Not the bartender, yeah.
Seems to shout out quickly and doubles over, grasping at her side like she's trying to keep herself contained. The one individual walks closer to the cell, looking at Lala and goes, "Oh, you're running out of time. What fun. Let's just see how this goes, or you can answer my questions."
Basically, Renji's going to hand motion.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going towards one with key. Two more on left.
I go for them? Is that what's happening?
What would you prefer?
I don't know. I can either go help the bartender or
The
I can
bartender
help attack.
shouts out again, doubling over. Lala goes, I swear I don't know who the fuck you're looking for. And I don't like this at all.
Where is Lala at this point in relation to us?
Lala is this one.
Oh, god damn it, it didn't ping. Let me refresh.
The one on the right.
The one on the right.
Just the one on its own.
The one on the right is the one with a thug right in front of them, and that brown spot in between them is the door. The one on their own is bartender. Lala's got the short blondish hair.
Okay.
And the bartender has black hair.
Okay. I thought that was Alex for some reason. Okay. I'm oriented now. I understand. Okay. So when Renji does fuck it. Yeah, when Renji does his thing, I'm gonna follow.
What would you prefer? The two on the left or the one on the right?
You have more attacks. I can probably take out the one on the right.
Okay. That's a good plan.
You start to hear a sickening cracking sound, like bones. Angry, set, hurt screaming. Make your surprise rounds.
Okay. Run at this fucker.
You burst through the door.
Renji's like bursting through, coming here, right in between them.
This is a surprise, so we get advantage, correct? On the attacks?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Unnatural.
So the one on Renji's right is getting the katana.
Nice.
Ooh!
I got a natural 20.
16 plus 8 hits.
Yep.
And the one on the left gets the short sword of wounding. That one's even higher. That's 18 plus 8. The one on the left needs to make a Constitution saving throw. So that one there, the one I pinged.
3. No, that's an 8. I rolled really low.
No. Okay, so for the one who got hit by the short sword of wounding, what's that? That is 8 points of slashing damage and 4 points of necrotic.
Okay.
So
12 total.
Yep.
Okay.
Hold on. One minute. Actually, no. Take away that necrotic damage. Because I need
You have to roll a natural 20, right?
No. And what it says is, at the start of each of the once per turn, when you hit a creature with an attack using this magic weapon, you can wound the target. At the start of each of the wounded creature's turns, it takes 1d4 necrotic damage. So
okay, it'll take it on its next.
Yep, I am using this turn to wound it, and the wounds do stack. Yeah. So that's the wounded one. The 1d8. That's max damage on the for the katana, the one on the left. That's 13 points of slashing.
Nice. Paintings? You said 13, right?
13 points of slashing, yeah.
Yeah. Nice. No, actually, keep that in there, please. Okay. Those two are definitely hurt. Ling? I saw you
I got a
counting
natural
over there.
20.
Uh-huh.
I'm going to pump a divine smite into it.
Uh-huh.
I just rolled my damage to quicken this up. That is a 36 points of damage
How do you want to do this?
on the first hit. I'm just gonna go in and slice his head off. Just literally straight up.
Yeah, you come right in. He's got his back to you, and you just... And it goes rolling off, and Lala just... Oh, shit!
Do I have...
Renji comes in.
Go ahead.
Would you what?
I still have an attack left, so I was wondering if I could get over to the other guys.
Not in the surprise round.
Mm-hmm.
I know what you're thinking, and yes. As Renji comes running in and slices into the one and continues off into the other one and has situated in between the bars, kind of, and these two individuals who just, what the fuck? And pull out their weapons. What's Zelda doing? That's what you're looking at.
Oh no! Actually, I was very much considering if I still had my bonus action, if I can Misty Step over there and use my second attack.
It's a surprise round. You don't get both.
Oh, I did not know that. Thank you for informing me.
Yeah, you can choose one. You can't choose.
Yeah. No, that makes perfect sense. It's a surprise, very quick.
Yeah.
Then, oh shit, that's. Does his attack change at all when he's very tiny?
Huh?
Does his attacks change at all when he's tiny, or are these attacks based on when he's like medium size?
The attacks are based on when he's medium size, which he's currently set at, because you said he was a dachshund the size of a golden retriever when you walked in. Or did you say he's
I did.
Stout?
Okay. I figured he was small for stealthing. So if we want to, you're ruling. I don't mind either way.
I left him at this size. I did leave him at the size, but I do remember, like you had said, that now that I think about it, it's like that he's shifted downwards when he entered the room. Mm-hmm. But we can say that as you guys continued, because I don't feel like switching it back to tiny.
Okay, yeah. Well, I mean, it was either going to be I use this round to grow, or I use this round to attack.
He's medium size.
He's grown. Okay. Then
or
he's
small
gonna
size.
Run up. Okay. He's gonna run up and do a multi-attack on this guy right there.
Okay.
And 2 bites. And this is surprise, so he does get advantage. So 17, what is his plus attack? Plus 4, 21, and 14. No, 13.
They both hit.
Ooh, okay. 1d6 plus 2. Nice, okay. 7. 5 is 12 points total.
12 points total?
Yes.
Okay. He's still up, but he's hurt. He's still up.
Tearing into that guy's ass. Literally.
Just bite.
He's just chewing that cake.
All right. In that case, roll for initiative. There it is.
Roll for him.
Roll your initiatives.
12 for Seldua, 8 for Lane.
18 for Renji.
Give me 1 second, and I will.
I like your name, Renji.
All right, so I gotta do this first. All right, and Renji, what did you say yours was?
18.
And Ling, what was yours?
8.
And what was Seldua?
12.
All right, then top of the round is Renji.
Two more attacks on these punks. Same. Left is getting another wound, and the right is just getting a katana attack. So right is 16 to hit.
16 hits. If you put your cursor over them, it should tell you a number. It should say like Thug 2 or Thug 3. Because I put the wounded attack on Thug 3, which is the one underneath you.
Yeah, so the one with the blue circle right now, yeah, that's wounded.
Okay, all right. I'm just making sure.
It doesn't show me their name, but yeah,
Oh,
okay,
okay.
so the blue one is Thug 3, which I know now. So Thug 3 is so Thug 2 is getting hit for 12 points of slashing.
Okay.
And Thug 3 is 17 to hit.
Yeah.
It's getting that was bad damage. 7 points of slashing. And now has 2 wounds. So that's 2d4 on the. That's 2d4 on the top of their next turn.
Okay.
Bonus action. Patient defense.
Okay. All right. Is that the rest of your turn?
Yep. So the next attack on me has disadvantage.
All right. Next up, you hear more pained screaming and cracking from the bartender. As they look to you, between you and where Lala is, with a look of desperation, a golden tinge to their eyes. Ta-da!
Oh no!
Oh, lycanthropy.
Oh.
And a shift takes
Lovely.
place on this full-mooned night.
Oh no.
Oh, fuck.
But
Like
they have tried, she's tried her best to suppress it.
Would
Throughout her
lycanthropy
turn.
count as a disease?
It's a magical disease that does not work.
Okay.
It does not work.
No, I understand.
If it did, that would be much easier for a lot of people.
Mhm.
But that is actually something that has been discussed amongst the D&D boards for a very long time.
Okay, cool.
But that is the rest of her turn, as she has tried her best to contain it for as long as she has, as it is still quite late. And really trying not to kill anybody. Next up is Seldwa.
2 attacks against the. Just keep chomping that X. That's cocked. Plus so 4, 5. Shit. Celestial. Attack is plus 4. So 15 and 20.
Lala should not be at 18. Roll her. 15 and 4?
15 and 20.
Oh, and 20. I think you said 15 and 4. I'm like, nope.
No, it's plus 4.
Okay. That makes sense. That was really bad.
If both hit, for a total of 11 damage.
11 damage? How does Seldwa want to do this?
Just keep jumping until it falls.
Seldwa chomps on the leg and rips it out of their mouth, and the thug screams out in pain, reaching down, taking a knee to their leg, as Seldwa leaps, and you swear for a moment as they're leaping, you just hear, "I'm a good boy," as it tears into the throat of this thug, and it just falls gurgling to the ground.
Oh, good boy of vengeance. Good boy of vengeance. I don't think they have.
At which point Renji is going, "Yes, you are a good boy. Good boy, Seldor."
and
tag away. I'm just gonna move Seldor there because Seldor's like on top of the body now, tail wagging, and you say, "I am a good boy," mouth just dripping.
And they're gonna look up at the
viscera.
And they're gonna look up at Thug 2 and just kind of get that playful pouncing look.
The Malinois with the nub nibbles.
So they got a werewolf on one side and the dog on the other. They're having a bad day.
All right. You hear Lala, who is in the cell still, just yell, "Oh shit, open the door, open the fucking door!" As it is now the Thug 2's turn, who is bleeding out terribly. He's going, "Whoa, whoa, 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 whoa! Whoa, whoa!" That's his turn. As people do have self-preservation skills. Ling, you are up.
Okay. Renji, I have a really cool finisher that I would hope you don't attack him. Anyway, Ling, at a very quick glance down at this body in front of me, is there a key ring on the belt?
There's actually not on the belt because
physical.
He had it in his hand as he was talking to Lala. So
okay.
It's if you can make a quick perception check to see if you can find where it scattered off to when his head went flying.
18 plus 1, 19.
19? Yeah. It's not too far from the body. You're able to scoop it up real quick.
Grab it, open, drag Lala out, close it, locking. My whole turn.
You can open it and open the door. But you can't also pull someone through because that's like a grapple and thing, and it's a whole thing to open and unlock the door.
Okay.
So the door's open.
Okay. So that would have been my action. What do I have?
And your bonus action... No, go ahead. I was going to say I was going to be looking for the key, but that's okay.
Okay, no, I'm good.
It was pretty quick. No, it was pretty quick.
That's... Okay.
I don't want to ruin all your fun.
Yeah, I just oh, actually, I have movement. I have...
You do.
I would like to just... I'm assuming the door swings this way on the map.
Towards you, yeah. It swings towards you.
Then I just want to step in just 10 feet forward and be in front of Lala so that next turn I can exit, but I'm still between them and the werewolf. That's my turn. I'll open the door and just step in.
Okay. All right. Next up is Lala, who is oh shit, and is bolting out that door and is going here. And that the hit points are, if you guys can see that, it's not accurate because she's been beaten to shit. That's more accurate.
I thought her turn was immediately before mine. That's why she didn't do anything.
No, hers was immediately. It was after you.
Oh.
But you
can I retcon in
yes,
that
you
case? Because I
can.
would not have stepped in if I knew she was immediately going to be able to get out.
Yeah, but turn-based is weird. So yeah, that's fine. We can say that the moment you saw her, it's the moment you started opening the door, she's like stumbling out because she's at the door, she's pushing against it. So she's like, I'm out. That's totally fine.
Cool. Done. Yep.
All right. And if that's the case, then she actually is going to move or grab the door from you and just slam it. And that's her turn.
Okay. Use my hand if she wants to lock it.
All right, Renji, you're up.
Look into this thug. Just goes. Points to an air chair, at least on this side. Sit down, shut up, and then explain yourself later.
Okay. Make an intimidation check.
Given the current circumstance, would this be with advantage?
Yes.
Given the current... the circumstance.
Say, if you rolled a natural 1 on this, that would be fucking amazing. It would just be mint.
So, now you put that out into the universe, Sarah. Okay, one of them was a natural 1. But, thanks for advantage. I will take that natural 18 for 19.
You're so charismatic.
That was a dump stat, which makes sense given
it reminds me of, again, Critical Role, where Sam Riegel went from the bard to the goblin rogue. Just like, your persuasion, what is it? 0. Explain? Well, I rolled a 3. Then it's a -3. 0.
So 0.
It's like Grog with his intelligence checks.
I would tell you
your mask
6.
breaks and falls to the ground, and you're arrested. Anyway, yeah, you feel like you're very successful in intimidating him, which is very much helped by the fact that this creature is now banging its body against the bars and scratching and clawing out. Very angry.
Can I use... I'm going... If I can't do this, fair enough, but can I, with my remaining bonus action, can I drop my 2 swords currently and kind of using my chain dot throw? Actually, no. Thinking about it logically, that's not going to work whatsoever. Bonus action. So, weapon still in hand, is going to step sort of in between, just in case the wolfie decides to go through the bars.
Friends!
So you're stepping close to the bars.
About there,
Just let Seldwood jump up on the guy and push him into the bars so she ranges.
Yeah, each one of those squares is a 5 foot.
Okay. Yeah, no, that makes sense. So
you're still within 5 feet where you currently placed yourself.
Yep. In which case, I will do patient defense again as my bonus action.
Okay. Is that your turn?
Yep.
Okay. Werewolf is up next. And you've now put yourself in range.
It's fine. It's fine.
Just gonna point that out.
It's
You've put
fine.
yourself in range.
It's fine.
And it howls and screams out. And tries to slash out with its claws through the bars.
With disadvantage.
Is that a Dyson wine?
What did you do?
I think
can't
she's the
hear
mute
ya.
button.
I think you hit your mute button somehow.
Wait. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Now we can.
Unless your voice was so high that your mic didn't recognize it.
I went to put it in the tower and it slipped out of my hand and went into my empty wine glass. But not like yesterday empty, tonight empty. So it still has a little bit of wine at the bottom of the glass.
It had to get a little nip.
Oh dear.
Now the question is, do you roll it drunk?
Yes, I do.
Or do you sober it?
17. Oh wait,
So with...
9.
Nope. Just no, you don't.
Right? And it's going to then try to bite out through the bars. Because it's got multi-attack. 9 again.
Nope.
And you're able to duck away as it's lashing and gnashing out through these bars.
Just nope. Bad dog. Nope. Not you.
And snarling and yeah. Zelda is up next.
Well, what I was going to do is have Seldwa jump at thug number 2. Is that who's left?
Mm-hmm.
And attack them in a way to make them stumble back.
What
but
would
flavored
Seldua
as...
do? What would Seldua do? Seldua did hear Renji say sit. But what would Seldua do?
I was still wanted to push him back into the werewolf.
Trust me, any other day.
Rolled too high.
Trust me, any other day would. But we need some information out of these dudes.
Zelda was just gonna sit and snarl.
Next up,
Do anyone's actually heard a Dachshund snarl? I used with very thick air quotes. It is.
that's why I did such a lame snarl.
Just
Oh, I know.
buddy. No.
All right. The thug is up next. And he pulls out the chair and sits.
Good boy.
And we're officially out of combat as he goes, whoa, 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 whoa. I'm just doing my job.
Who paid you?
Point of order, since it was my turn next, I'm going to lock the door.
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah.
Carry on.
Lala just like collapses backwards onto the ground not the faces I was expecting to see at all. Oh,
Good to see you
Ah,
too, Lars.
it's all right. Cheer up. And I'm just going to like pat her cheek. And as I do, I'm going to pump 15 points of healing into her.
oh, that's nice. Oh, that's
Maybe not be the heroes you expected, but we are the heroes you deserve.
what? Ah.
So, who hired you? Who's paying you? And why?
What do you? I mean, you're not. Have any? You guys seem a little lost. Be here.
Ling's just going to grab the head that he chopped off and walk up and just put it face down on the desk, or not face down, but on the desk facing the thug. This is what happens when we get lost. Spill it.
Yeah. I mean, that was one of my bosses. Work for Seamus. I work for Seamus. Work Gaelix.
So, what was this all about then? What information were you trying to get out of Lala's?
Or my boss is looking for somebody, and she hired someone who was like whom my boss was looking for. Lala goes, rumors.
Allegedly.
Rumors and slander.
Hearsay.
Oh, I forgot my question.
I just, I'm a small fish. I'm a little fish. And this seems like big fish stuff.
Speaking of big fish, while you've been swimming around this little aquarium of crime, do you know where Gaelix is?
I mean, he's at the playground. He's always at the playground.
He never leaves?
I mean, sometimes. I don't know. We took over this place. I work here. I don't work in Baldur's Gate anymore.
Any more being the word.
You took over this place. So Seamus is the boss of this whole establishment.
He runs the inn.
Okay.
I'm gonna put my hands down now.
Just make sure we can see them.
What the fuck is wrong with your dog?
Chael just starts wagging after they put their hands back up.
What is
He's a
wrong
good
with
boy.
There was nothing wrong with our dog. Thank you very much. That is a good.
There's
boy.
something wrong with that dog, though.
Oh yeah, not to address the werewolf in the room,
who's now pacing back and forth at the bars.
Know anything about them?
Yeah, Ava works here.
Right. I meant the whole werewolf situation. I know she works here.
No, that was from before. I guess. I don't know. They needed a job.
Okay. So this isn't a new thing.
Solution to their issue?
Was your solution feeding Lala to Eva?
No.
Insight check.
Insight. 18 plus 4, 22.
15 plus 4, 19.
You get the sense that this individual is very scared and very hurt. Not that bright.
Yeah. Man, why is it we always leave the dumb ones alive?
Hey.
Ling says to Renji.
Hey.
I know.
Rude.
I'm sorry, I'll be wrong.
Rude.
Look, how long
No
does this
shit.
last?
Mm.
The night,
Christ.
the week.
No wonder they got rid of you.
Oh, like a night, I guess. I don't know. What happens like once a month. And whenever, I don't know, apparently when shit happens.
No wonder you're not working at Borders Gate. Well, they're glad to be rid of you. No help at all.
Very much so. I glance over to Eva. She's looking rather hungry.
And that seems unnecessary.
Well, we're not getting much out of you. Someone might as well.
Tell you what, though. Seamus might be the one to talk to.
Sure. Go for that. Do that.
Or you could talk to him for us.
Oh, hell no. You might as well kill me here. That would
Takes
be
out the axe and starts swinging it right at his face, and I'm going to stop this close.
Yeah, he flinches. But he's like, if you're doing me a favor, if I'm honest.
Look over to Renji.
First of all, good form.
Thank you. I've been practicing with you, actually.
I can tell. Yeah, that's nice. Second of all, he does have a point.
Yeah.
However, though, pulls out the. Does Renji still have the notepad, like the notes? Actually, no. Renji has the notes he copied down.
Mm-hmm.
This.
Paper. Yup.
Can you read it?
It saved the dumb one.
Yes.
Good. You know. When are you due another shipment?
Not really my department, but we usually get a couple of months. You see he's getting more and more guarded as you're pressing and the adrenaline's fading.
Sadua? Bite his nuts off.
Okay. And he goes, what?
Just before Sadua goes, just grab. Oh, ho, ho, ho. Now, are we now feeling a little bit more talkative?
Make an intimidation check.
17.
Yeah, we get like 2 shipments a month. Like,
Are any shipments due to come here?
yeah, I guess. I don't know when.
Does Seamus know?
Probably.
Good.
You see Lala stand up and start walking over to you guys.
How are you doing?
I've been better. I wouldn't go there. If I were you.
Go where? There's a lot of theirs right now. There's killing this guy. There's biting his nuts off. There's a place that was mentioned that is went right out of my head.
Looks at the thug. You're a dick, and just punches him in the nose. He's like, what the fuck? God damn it!
Good punch. Good form.
He earned it. Just Seamus is a lot. I don't recommend dealing with that at the moment. Just fucking I appreciate everything. I want to leave.
Oh no, you're free to go. I mean,
But,
I would very much like to talk to you later, but you're free to go.
However, gives Lala's the key to their room. Some more friends. People that you know are here, so you're safe and well protected.
I don't exactly have my stuff to make it easy for me to walk back out of this.
Were you in the room upstairs that is now covered in blood? Is that your stuff that was up there? I take out the amulet. Is this what you need to walk?
No, I was going to sell that.
Oh, good. Then you don't mind if I keep it. What do you need to walk? Life saved.
Yeah, no. She says that under her breath and goes, "Yeah, I guess I did things, sir."
Consider a payment for saving your life.
Fuck! I didn't realize you guys. Whatever. Just anybody got a cloak? Something. Dick waffle. Just points to the thug who's like, thanks. Damn. He like pulls off his own cloak and throws it at her. She's like, appreciate that.
Would you like some company?
Just fucking, can I please borrow something sharp?
Hands a couple of darts.
Anyone mind?
Mind.
Yeah, Benji has a couple of darts. Actually, hold on.
What? Me as a player is kind of confused at that statement. Does anybody mind taking the darts? Does anybody mind giving me something else usable?
She asked for the darts and she's holding it and has not left that specific area, which is actually technically right there. You see the guy next to her goes, what the? Oh, fuck off. Oh. No, thanks.
You know what? Go for it. Go for it.
Actually, you know what? Knock yourself out.
She
say hello to the matron, my friend.
Jabs it right where the jaw and the ear meets. right underneath the jaw, and you hear him just gurgle until he slowly slumps into the chair. And she flicks it off and hands it back to you. Fuck those assholes.
Keep it.
How bad did they do you? Do you want to really fuck that fucker up?
I'm good now.
Oh, okay. I was going to heal him back to 1 hit point and throw him in the cell.
But that's torturing.
You guys are a bit fucked. I like it. I like it a lot.
Thank you.
I mean,
Just
I
takes
made
him and like throws the body on the ground and sits in the chair. That's better.
I mean, I invented a weapon on sheer whim by accident.
I knew I liked you guys when I found you in that bar. Was
Hold
not
up,
expecting to see you here. What the fuck are you doing here?
We weren't expecting you to see you either.
You know, our friends would better fill you in on that.
Yeah, are your friends here?
Yeah.
Go upstairs and get some rest. You'll see him.
Just be gentle with.
Yeah, it took me a while to remember
Just be
where I've
gentle with.
seen her.
Yeah, just be gentle with her because she's a little bit fragile right now.
I'm prone to violent arcane explosions.
Sick. I like that. I like that a
Yeah.
lot.
Shows Lala's the chain dart. This is what I made.
Tight. I like that. I want one. I want one.
It's a lot of practice.
It is. He practices like
Right.
16 hours a day. It's nuts.
I'll stick to my shit then. God damn it, I have to get all new gear again.
Hey.
Well, there might be some in that room upstairs left for you.
Yeah.
Takes the cloak, throws it on, puts it up, the hood up. Be worried about that. Points to the
I was
wolf.
just about to say, I imagine this whole time that wolf is going back and forth at the bars, staring at all of us in the back of the heads, just going.
And every time you seem to like back up slightly too close, it kind of lashes through.
I don't think there's much to do here, but to just leave it until the end of the night.
No. But I will suggest pushing all of the bodies into range of the gate, or of the bars. And just kind of kicks the one they're standing next to push it closer to the bars.
You know what?
She seemed super freaked out before that happened.
You know what?
I'm sorry, what'd you say?
She seemed super freaked out before that happened.
Oh, the werewolf thing?
Yeah.
Ah.
I mean, we're not going to get anything out of her today.
No. So,
Well,
maybe we give them something to eat, and we check in the morning.
exactly.
Yes. Good.
I'll leave that to you.
Just.
I picked the head up from in front of Lala, who sat down at the table,
Mm-hmm.
and just kind of. How wide are the bars? Is it wide enough to put a head through or not?
If it was wide enough to put a head through, you guys would have a
right, because it can just. Okay, never mind.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, that's a bad idea. I'm just
gonna
gonna bowl it next to the bars.
Yeah, it's pacing and lashing and yeah. But you guys are welcome to head out.
Right. Before my 10 minutes of detect magic is up. Is there any magical items on these 3 thugs?
No, they have most basic of basic shit.
I didn't think so. But do we want to do a quick scan of the rest of this place? Was there any other pathways that we didn't see? Any other rooms we didn't? Okay.
Are you taking a moment to look around?
Yes.
Make an investigation check.
Oh no. +1. Guidance. Oh no. That helps a little. 12? 12.
You don't notice anything out of the ordinary. You do
22.
notice like that there's that it's weird, like at the bars by that corner, like all of the there's like a pile of clothing that is very neatly like folded and placed.
On our side or the wolf side?
On your side.
Oh.
And if you look at it, you notice that it was what Ava had been wearing earlier in the day. When you saw her in the bar.
Yeah.
Renji?
22.
22. Looking around, you also notice that piling of clothing that's very neatly and gently placed. There's not much in these bars except for just like hay on the ground. But you do notice that some of the stonework on the left side of the room just seems off. Very, very vaguely. As you put your hand over it, you can feel a little bit of something coming through.
Is it like a false wall, or is it like just feels off?
You go and touch around it, and your finger catches on one of the stones. And you give it a slight push, and a passage opens.
Ah.
There was a backup exit.
Now I just feel like Tony Stark in Age of Ultron. Please be secret passage. People be secret passage. Yay! Well, found that.
Oh. Does it lead downward?
It actually seems to be a straight passage that eventually goes upward.
Ooh. Zelda, you want to go scout out about 60 feet or so? See what's at the top of those stairs?
Certainly, I would love to do this for you.
Geez,
Lala goes, what the fuck?
He's a good boy.
Does Lala speak Infernal?
No, Lala just hears like demonic gibberish come out of the dog.
Oh, don't worry, that's my dog. He's a good boy.
Sure.
They only speak Infernal. I tried to summon an Infernal Warhorse, but Daenerys decided to send me a dog instead, and it's been the best gift ever.
You missed a little bit there. You missed a little bit there. That's
no, we love him still.
Let's go. And Zelda takes off down the passageway about 60 feet ahead. You guys follow behind?
Yeah, we're not going to get anything out of Ava, especially not today. I leave the key down in front of the door, out of reach of the wolf, but enough to where it's obvious this key goes to this door. I don't want to keep Ava locked in. For whoever decides to find this beautiful mess.
Okay. All right. You all continue. The passageway seems clear. Leads out into the compound area that is the surrounding fortress-like wall of the Friendly Arm Inn. And that is where we will call it for the night.
Ooh. What a wow.
Well, all right then.
Before we like sign off, can I do an Arcana check on that amulet and potion that I got? See if I can.
you've already
figure out
done you've already done a detect magic.
Yes. We've role played prior that, since I have expertise in Arcana, it kind of works as like the identify thing. I'm perfectly fine if that's not what we're doing, but that's just
No,
kind of
I
what's
always
happened in the past.
consider like if you do an Arcana check, it's more like you recognize what the item is rather than just like an identify.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, you can roll Arcana.
Yes, please. +7 is 16
16
on the necklace.
It seems the red stone is what catches you. The red stones on it. It seems like it's probably something for health.
Okay.
With a 16,
That's what I was thinking.
it seems like something for health.
Okay.
I'll give you that.
Okay. But you know what? Before we head out, I'm just gonna go ahead and slip it on.
Okay.
That's it.
It is an item that requires attunement, but just
I figured.
for your sense as a player, you have a
Reactive health
wound closure.
Oh, wound closure. Okay.
And the other thing for your sake as a player is a potion of greater healing.
Ooh, okay. We'll take a look at that later. Later. Thank you. I appreciate I appreciate that.
All right. Is that everything that you guys want to do at this moment before we call it a close? All right. In that case, we will see you guys next time. I say that like we're gonna do more than put
Get
this on
any
YouTube
views,
for us.
right?
That's fine.